Well, oh, here we are. Once again, welcome back to the stream then. Make sure the microphone's on. Yeah, everything's on. Okay, we're good. Alright, so here we are once again. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. It is just me today. My wife is at work currently. Just going to be a quick stream, maybe an hour or so. See what I can get done in this time. In fact, I'll tell you what. So it's day 22. So this is going to be a really like boring stream. So I do apologise. And instead of me doing any kind of quests or anything, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do some mining. I've been saying I need to do it. So I'm going to go do some mining. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to take. Go in here. Let me grab the pickaxe. Iron pickaxe. Take that with me. Yeah, take the iron pickaxe with me. And yeah, I've got food, I've got water, got the iron pickaxe. I'll take a. I'll take a. I only want one. Don't know if there's a way of just taking one, but that's the only way I know how to do it, so that's the way I did it. Right, okay, so that's that. Now, let's take a look. So, looks like on the map there's something this side of the house. It was down as... Is it? I'm on the wrong side. Okay. It's this side of the house. Sorry. Apologies. Hear that. Right. Aha! That's exactly what we're after. Alright, okay, cool. So... Modify... Bunker Buster, Grave Digger... Maybe I should be using it. I don't know, actually. Actually, no. Huh. I don't know. Maybe... I mean, that did pretty good solid work of that. What have I got on this? This has the metal one on it. That's what I need, to be fair. Iron breaker mod. What if I set that off, there we go. Modify, I'll put the iron breaker one on and the bunker buster mod. And then helps it, I'll put it on my bar, that might help. What a moron. Right, here we go. It's a bit slow, isn't it? I mean, it definitely works though, so... Blimey. Have I got any skill points? I don't even know if there are any skill... What can you... I've got no skill points I can spend, anyway. Block damage by 9% with any axe, pick, shovel, chainsaw or auger. Mother load, I've already got a point in anyway. I don't know if it matters. What's this do? That does 14... Block damage is 56 point... Block damage on that is 81. I think I should be using the shovel instead. One second. It definitely deals less damage. Still in what, 50? How fast is this one? So this deals... That deals what? What is that, 29? Obviously this is without the bunker, like bunker buster mod on it. I don't know. I might need Punchy, actually, thinking about it. I'm gonna go get Punchy, and he can protect me whilst I'm mining. Really? You screamed? Huh. Where is everyone? She definitely screamed, right? Hey. That's annoying. Look at that. Broke a whole side of the blooming house off. Look at that. That is so annoying. Anyway. I don't know why they go for the house. Like, I don't know why they destroyed their way through. I don't know. I don't know why. It's very confusing, I'll be honest. Anyway. So that was good timing. Kind of weird timing, but it was good. Alright, where's Punchy? I'll put him here. There he is. Come on, Punchy. Take you with me. Get some work done. I'll stick you on my bar, Punchy. Alright, let's see. Nope, wrong button. My bad. Alright, cheers, Punchy. You keep a weather eye on me. Alright, here we go. Okay, see how we do. As I say, it's a bit of a boring stream, but it's one of those ones where, as you know, if I'm going to be playing, I might as well be streaming it. So, unfortunately, this is a reality of this game, is that you do need to do some mining at some point. You don't have to, but... Huh. I did not expect that to hit down there. Okay. But if you want to get some metal and such, you're probably going to need to. Okay. So, yeah. So, hope everyone's having a good day today. Sorry for the... It's been a couple of days since last did a stream. It's been working on a day off at the moment, thankfully. It's always nice. Yeah, not been doing too much. I played some Apex Legends earlier with my friend Johnny. Let me see. Well, I watched the first half of Raw last night, so like wrestling Raw, with my wife, and then we're going to watch the rest of that tonight. And obviously, she's at work, unfortunately, so this is why, like I say, this is why it's just me. But yeah, so we do like our wrestling. We started watching that together. Couldn't tell you when we started. Actually, no, I can. The first one we watched was WrestleMania, the most recent one, 41. Not entirely sure what WrestleMania was now, actually. But yeah, it was our first WrestleMania back, so to speak. Oh, this is stone. That's interesting. Yeah, do we have... No, I don't have... Okay. Yeah, that was when we started watching again. We've gone back and we've watched a couple of WrestleManias since. We watched the world's greatest Royal Rumble. That was fun. Bit of a random one, to be fair. But just the sheer amount of people. Obviously, there was a few matches before it as well, which were all cool as well. Yeah, been enjoying watching the wrestling together. It's been fun, to be fair. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, like I say, so today just been chilled out really. Been, like I say, playing some Apex Legends. That was good. We generally play ranked when I play with Johnny. He doesn't really like the what do you call it? I can't think what you call it now. I've gone totally blank. It's like a playlist that you can play. That it's not more like party games, so to speak, but it's not called like a party game playlist or anything like that. It's called mixtape. There you go. That's what I'm after. Yeah, called mixtape. But yeah, he's not really a fan of mixtape. So tend to play ranked. We could play normal, but at the same time, I'll be honest, I have found a real love for Apex Legends recently. I don't know why. Like, we all of us went off it for a while, kind of thing. My friend Shane, he was playing it just by himself, kind of thing. Like, I've been playing 7 days, and I've played a few other bits. I'd love to be able to play Diablo. Like, if I had not solid squad, but if I had like people that I could play Diablo with, I would be playing Diablo. Same as this, like I like playing 7 days, and I can play 7 days by myself. But at the same time, I do enjoy the social aspect of gaming. Like, it's probably my favourite part of gaming, is the social aspect of everything. Yeah, it really is. And unfortunately, obviously the more that, I guess, the games that I tend to play, like, obviously it's hard to have lots of people that play the same game as you, isn't it? Let's face it. Like, obviously you can have lots of people that play the same game, but it's not always going to be the same people that you play with. And obviously, like, there's tons of people that play Call of Duty, tons of people that play 7 Days to Die. Every game, there's enough people that you could play with whoever you wanted, really. But getting in touch with those people and actually playing together, that's the difficult part. and that's the part that makes it a bit more difficult for just for all the different games really. Am I going to be able to get out of here? Hi, Baba. You okay? I can be. Oh, come. It's okay. Come on. It's okay. Come on. Come on. It's okay. Good boy. Come on. Come on. It's okay. You're silly. You don't have to be scared. Just because I'm playing. Yeah, let me pause it for a sec. Yeah. Just because I'm playing, you don't have to be scared. It's okay. It's not hurting you. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah, I'm not going to hurt you. Yeah. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, good boy. There we go. Cool. And... oh, 1 second. Claire has messaged me. Let me send her a message a minute. And... we go. Right, cool. Okay. So, that's it. Yeah, I can jump up there. Can't actually jump out. I failed to make an exit this hole. And it's going to become my tomb. There we go. That'll do. Right, I can get out if I need to. But yeah, so like I say, just gonna stream this for a tiny bit, and then I'm gonna go walk the dogs. Then Claire will come home. We'll play, not play. We'll watch some Raw. Oh, we started a new TV show as well called High Potential. It's pretty good. I'll be honest. Like I really enjoyed it. Like really enjoyed it. I think Claire has as well, because even she messaged me earlier to say the new episode's out. So we started the TV show, not realizing that like it was only the first season. But the second season has come out today, so thankfully we'd finished the first season. I don't know, end of last week, and obviously the new season starts today or comes out today, kind of thing. So yeah, that's a good for us, kind of thing. Where did that block go then? But yeah, so like I say, yeah, we're going to watch Raw, watch that first episode of that. We've got NXT to watch, because NXT looks good this week. We don't normally watch NXT, I'll be honest. It's not great. Like, to be fair, we watched like only one episode of it previously, and I was just like, meh. Like, even Claire was like, yeah, not really fussed, kind of thing. It's not like it's main roster or anything like that. Claire knows all the technical terms like main roster and, you know, like, and stuff like that, and I'm like, like, to me, like, wrestling is wrestling, kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, they're not the main roster, but like, obviously the main roster split between Raw and SmackDown and stuff like that. I'm like, alright. But I don't like the NXT stuff. Just seems to be more. I guess like the, how do you describe it? Like the training area? No, not even the training area. Like I don't know. It's like the part. It's like the part before you do the big time stuff, kind of thing. I don't know how you describe it. That's what it seems to be. But obviously, with WWE owning so many different parts now, Like, it sounds daft, but at the same time, I don't know, if they're making enough money off of everything, then it makes sense to keep everything how it is. But I was thinking only earlier that I was like, well, like, why? Because there's a lot of talent, we'll call them talent kind of thing, that they have that's, I guess, how would you describe it? They're just not, they're not, you know, they're not A-list talent kind of thing, is the best way of putting it. So, yeah, eat that, drink that. Yeah, they're not A-list talent, so I don't know. I guess I get that there's always going to be people that win and lose, and you don't want to be watching the same people every week. At the same time, there's enough people that you could have it. Did I hear him? Okay, thought I heard a screamer. Sorry. Yeah, there's enough of them that you could have, you know, the same storylines going on, you know, like Monday to Friday kind of thing. I get that they do shows in between and stuff like that, but at the same time, they could not. I don't know how much. I don't know how much money they make off each place, kind of thing. Obviously, it'd be, you know, it's more of a logistics thing. That obviously, as an outsider, I don't know what's what kind of thing is the best way of putting it. I don't know what's viable money-wise for them. Obviously, they're clearly making money. You know, I would imagine hand over fist. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. But at the same time, it just seems like they've got a lot of extra people that they don't need, and you're not seeing the people that should be seen. Like, there's a lot of talent on the rosters. Like, for instance, off the top of my head, you've got Seth Rollins at the moment with they're called The Vision. You've got him, his wife Becky, and then you've got Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. You've got Paul Heyman, who's been a staple, you know, years and years and years kind of thing. Then you've got then who else have you got? You've got Solo Sikoa and they're called the MFTs. It says on My Family Tree, and so you've got there's JC Mateo and the two Tongas, Tonga Lower and Tonga Talatonga. So trying to remember all the names. So that's already two factions. Now you've got Rhea Ripley. She's great. Like, everyone loves to see Rhea Ripley, but getting her in a ring, like, I don't know if they're just saving her so she can have like a bigger storyline when it comes up to it. I don't know what's going on there, but she does not get much ring time, but she's one of the ones that people want to see, and you can tell that people want to see her because the crowd goes crazy, even when she's doing, you know, a 30-second segment just talking in the back kind of thing. Like, people want to see Rhea Ripley. Io Sky, now she's not as big a name, I don't think, as Rhea Ripley. Like, she's been there since the start. She came up with Rhea as well, but while she's held titles and stuff like that, she doesn't have the crowd draw like Rhea does. And it, like I say, it just seems odd that like you'll have Rhea Ripley who's not doing anything, and then you've got other people that are. Now you've got Stephanie Vaquer as well. She's not been doing anything for ages since she won the Royal Rumble. Obviously, once again, I don't know what they're doing outside of the TV show kind of thing. Obviously, everything's, like there are parts that are done outside of the TV shows, and obviously they make tons of money off doing wrestling shows throughout the week as well. So, like I say, I just don't know. Make sure I'm not getting... Are we okay down here? Yeah. Seem to be. Okay. Tell you what, this Iron Vein's been going a while, hasn't it? Like, sheesh. But yeah, there's quite a few people that they've got on, like I say, on the roster for the wrestling that are really good. You've got Jacob Fatu as well. You've got the Uso brothers, so Jimmy and Jay. There's just... You've got... Now, LA Knight is one that he's... I don't know, he's not quite heel, but he's not a babyface either. He's some kind of... I don't know, he's like a talent that's not quite a talent, if that makes sense. He seems to have a lot of draw, but doesn't seem to do much with the crowd at all, to be fair. Sorry about this, I'm just talking wrestling whilst I'm mining. Blimey, this thing's still going. Wish I had an auger. That would have helped. Oh well. But yeah, so you've got LA Knight, but then you've got people like, what they're called. They're called Alpha Academy, and there's like a skinny Asian guy. I can't remember his name off the top of my head now. I've gone totally blank. I can't think of his name. And he seems like a nice guy, to be fair. Like, I'm not saying he's not. But at the same time, like, he doesn't wrestle. So what are we paying him for, kind of thing. Then there's two girls that suddenly appeared. They've done a couple of matches, but once again, they don't do anything either. There's Chelsea Green and the Secret Hervis. They at least have their little niche where they come out, they're good for a bit of comic relief, and they, 9 times out of 10, they lose. Like, it's just how it works, kind of thing. Seen them quite a bit. Seen them quite a bit. Then, who else have we got? We've got Aleister Black. Once again, like, he's mid-card at best. Like, he's got this whole dark, brooding character going on. But doesn't really do much. You've got Priest. What's his name? I can't think of his name. No, I'm totally blank. His surname is Priest. I can't think. Totally blank. What's his name? Got totally blank. Can't think of his name. Anyway, Priest. Once again, good wrestler. He's nice. He's tall. Seems to get on well with people. Like he used to be part of the. Used to be part of. What's that faction called? I can't remember. I keep trying to say Legion of Doom and it's not right. Legion of Doom's a really old one. Judgment Day. There you go. Lost words. Yeah. So he used to be part of Judgment Day. He's not part of them anymore. I don't know what happened there, kind of thing. Must have been some kind of, falling out, as there always is with people that team up, etc. All part of the storyline, I'm sure. But yeah, he's a good wrestler. I'd say he's definitely more than a mid-card wrestler. People like to see Priest out there. But once again, because there's so many people, you don't see enough of the really good talent. Because you've got the people that they say the company are sitting on the shoulders of. You've got Cody Rhodes, for instance. Really popular. He's like a legacy, like a legacy child, really, because his dad used to be a wrestler. He's it's makes sense, kind of thing. But yeah, he's, once again, you don't see him very often either. You've got Roman Reigns. I get that he's just had a child, and he had leukemia a while back. He's been ill, bless him. But he's, once again, you don't see him very often either. And it just seems to be this constant thing where the big names just aren't being seen as much. I get that you've got to, I guess, raise up names. You can't always, I suppose you can't, like I say, you can't always have just the big names on, but there's enough, in my opinion, there's enough big names that you don't need many of the mid-card and low-tier people. You don't need Aleister Black. You don't need, there's R-Truth as well. Once again, not really needed. John Cena's retiring, that's fine. You've got Brock Lesnar, just come back. Blimey. Tell you what, this metal vein goes away, doesn't it? Sheesh. I say, there's just Tosawa. That was the Asian guy's name. Tosawa. He's just not needed. Oh, there's all the girls as well. Obviously, there's Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair. Like I say, you've got Rhea Ripley, you've got Io Sky, you've got Asuka, you've got Kairi Sane, you've got what's her name? B-Fab. You've got Nia Jax, you've got Jade, you've got Tiffany Stratton. Once again, there's big names in the girls section of it that you just don't see much of either. And it's like I say, it's weird. I'll be honest, it's weird. You just don't see enough of the big talent inside wrestling, which, like I say, I find weird. Right. Have some more water in the game, obviously. There we go. Right. Crouch back down. Makes you make a bit less noise. Obviously, I'm still making noise, but sorry about this. It's not a very exciting stream. I'm just talking wrestling whilst I'm mining, so I do apologise. Obviously, I don't have to be talking wrestling if anyone has anything else to discuss, but I was just saying that there's not enough. There's the big card wrestlers aren't used enough in wrestling, is what I was saying. Yeah, just not enough used. I don't know why. I don't know, but there's enough of them that they don't need the mid card and low card people. But at the same time, you got to build them up somehow. I get bringing in new blood and stuff like that, but at the same time, like there's not really been any new blood brought in other than the luchadors, like Penta, Dragon Lee, who else is there? Penta, Dragon Lee. You've got Rey Mysterio, obviously he's been there for years, kind of thing. What's going on here? Pop up. It's a good boy. I'm just going to do this, and then I'll take you out. I'll come back, I'll have a shower, and then Mama will come home. I'll have some food, and then we'll chill out. Okay? Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Well, this. Oh, itchy nose. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Like I say, I don't. Obviously, there might be a lot more going on. You got Gunther as well. Like, literally terrible wrestler. Terrible. Like, just like not a good wrestler. He doesn't have any high flying moves. He's not a. He's not like a powerhouse or anything like that. He's literally a mid-card wrestler, if not low-card wrestler, that has been given tons of titles over his time. I don't understand how. I don't know. I don't know how that's happened, kind of thing. But it's definitely happened. Like, apparently he spent most of his time, more like, I think it was like 90% of his career in WWE with a title. Which is a crazy stat. Like, that's a crazy stat for any wrestler. But at the same time, like I say, like, he's not a great wrestler. He's not a very technical wrestler either. He's literally just a bog standard wrestler. I don't understand how he's got so many things given to him. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. That one, I don't know. If anyone watches this in the future and they understand, I'd love to know. Like, or if anyone, like, yeah, at any point watches this, like, let me know. Because I don't know nothing. I don't understand. But yeah, like I say, I do apologise for the stream. I need to do some mining. It's not very exciting, so I do apologise. It is just one of those ones that you have to do in the game. I can't make it more exciting than it already is. This is why, talking to people helps, kind of thing. So that's why I'm just talking rubbish whilst I'm mining. It gives something to talk about whilst we're doing it. So, like I say, it is one of those ones that, unfortunately, like, you have to do the mining at some points. There's metal here as well. Blimey. This metal gets everywhere. Like, this has been a really good metal vein right next to the house. I've not had to go far at all. Like, it's been really good. Really good. Like, look at this. Like, what have I got? I've got almost 11,000 metal. Got a bit of clay. Apparently I got some gold nuggets and some silver at some point as well. But, like, that's pretty cool. Oh. But we need the metal so we can make the steel blocks. Once we've got the steel blocks made, then we can go to the wasteland. And when I do that, I'm going to want my wife with me. So, because we're going to have to pick a house together. I don't know about taking it off of the permadeath. And maybe just make it so that we retain any kind of injuries we've got, stuff like that. So it's a bit more difficult that way. Because I'd rather not lose everything that I've done. But the permadeath's been okay. It sounds daft, but obviously this playthrough, I've not died. Obviously the idea is that you don't die because it's permadeath. But, I've not died. It's not, I suppose once, it sounds daft, once you've played the game enough, you're going to get to a point where you approach things differently. And it's probably a bit more difficult to die. You're still going to die if you're going stupid, because I do that. I'm not saying I don't. But yeah, I don't know. Might just make it so it's not like a permadeath one. Especially if we go to... Well, we'll see how it goes. I've been doing well so far. And it's only going to get more difficult. It's not like I'm expecting it to get, less difficult or anything. That was the idea behind this playthrough. To be fair, my original idea for the playthrough was that I was going to go from the forest to the snow biome. That was my original plan for this playthrough. Blimey. Hang on, wait. Fell all the way back down the hole then, do you see that? Right, so, 1 second. Do that. And then jump. Wait. Get that out of the way. There we go. Yeah, come out. Thank you. Right. Come on, Punchy. You did a good job. Yeah, my original idea for the playthrough was that I would go from the forest biome straight to the snow biome. Literally day one was my plan. But at the time, when I started this, you couldn't do that. You can do it now, but you can't do it, you couldn't do it when I first did this. You could, but you had to go through each of the other biomes to be able to unlock that biome. Whereas now, with the version 2.3, you actually have the option. So that's at least something, we'll say. Put that in there as well. Right, so forge. Well, that didn't work, did it? Put that in there. Take them. Oh, 1 second. Grab that 6,000 metal as well. Where did that go? Put that there. Put that in there as well. There we go. Right, okay, cool. So we got that doing that. And then... Where's my steel? I've got stone and clay in that one. I've got stone and clay in this one. What's going on here? I think this is where stone and clay are supposed to be. Stone and clay. Put the bones away. There's my metal. Alright, so I've got 287 currently. Take that. Right. Put that back on my bar. I'll put Punchy away. Punchy. Go back in there. Right. And then put that in there. Money goes in here. That goes in there. That goes in there. That's my motorbike that's on me. That's fine. Right. Repair kit. Repair that. Put them away. Get the mushrooms. Do that and that. Put. Oh, too much. Okay, doesn't matter. It's alright, my bad. My bad. My bad. Where we putting? Where should I put the metal archer? Put it in there. I don't know. I don't know where to put them. Maybe the metal goes in there. Maybe it makes sense. I don't know. We'll do that. Food. Meat stew. Yeah, I'll eat a meat stew. I'll eat one of them. Right, there we go. Okay, so, right, be right back. One sec. Sorry, apologies. I need the toilet. Ugh. Calm down. Stop being stupid. Right. Oh. Right, I'm back. Right, sorry about that. So, let's see. Could do with some more metal still though. I'd rather make sure we've got plenty of it. So I'm gonna go back to mining. So once again, I do apologise. It's a bit of a more boring stream for this one. Look at that. There's not a hole in the side of my thing. Bloody zombies. Anyway. Alright. Nope, missed. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying now. I'm totally blank. But yeah, that was it. Yeah. So yeah, my plan was to go straight from the Yeah, straight from the forest biome, just not even do anything in the forest biome. This was my original plan. So when they brought out the version 2, I thought they were going to do it so that you didn't have to do the progression between areas anymore. So my plan for 2.0, obviously we're on 2.3 now, but my plan for 2.0 was to make a new playthrough and just go straight from the forest biome, not even do anything in the forest biome. You know, obviously do like the basic stuff, because you have to get the normal basic parts out of the way kind of thing, and then just go straight to the snow biome. Now, obviously with how they, oh my Gordon Bennett, look at the size of this metal vein, like it's getting crazy. But anyway, but yeah, with how they implemented everything, obviously I didn't get to do that. Now that we're on 2.3, you can go straight from whatever biome you want to the new one, like to whatever one you want kind of thing. You don't have to do, you know, the forest biome, then the burnt biome, then, you know, what is it, the desert, then the snow biome, then the wasteland kind of thing. At the same time, I'm not a fan of the Yeti. Like it's a great one kind of thing. Don't get me wrong. I like the idea of it. It's great to fight as well, but at the same time, if I want to be able to set up a base, going from, blimey, look at it. Like, I can't clear enough of this thing. When I hit the iron vein that's connected to the entire world, like, what is this? Like, this is crazy. Right. Anyway, but yeah. So now I'm kind of torn. So obviously, because I've started this hardcore playthrough where at the moment it's permadeath and. My dogs are going crazy apparently. Where it's permadeath and it's permadeath and, like, you know, just it's been a bit more difficult. Obviously they've got like the maximum amount of zombies on, stuff like that kind of thing. I've got it on Nomad difficulty, which isn't, you know, particularly, like, it's not super hard, but at the same time, I was saying this when I actually started my playthrough, is I was like, warrior difficulty and above for me feels like I'm just spending far too long killing the zombies. Like, I get they're zombies, but, like, come on, like, you hit a zombie in the head, like, multiple times, you expect them to go down kind of thing. Like, I don't want to spend half an hour killing one zombie. Like, I'm not, like, you know, I'm not here to just stand around killing zombies for half a day kind of thing. So it's just annoying, like, for me. So that's why I play on Nomad difficulty. It's harder than normal, but it's not, you know, it's not super difficult. How did that dig down there? How did that do that? How? Okay, whatever. Yeah, man. But yeah, so now, like I say, I'm kind of torn in the fact that obviously I could just go straight to the you know, the snow biome like I wanted to, but obviously I've not got the map set up for that part. What I've set up the map for this hardcore playthrough is that I'm going to go, my idea was that I would do what I've done currently. Start in the forest biome, I'm going to build up, get as much metal as I can, like, you know, metal cubes made, the steel kind of thing, and then go from the forest biome straight to the wasteland. build a base there, and that's going to be it. I'm just going to use that base as my whole base kind of thing. That's it. So that's why when I get to that point, that's why I want Claire with me, because I want her to be able to pick where she wants to be as well, kind of thing. So yeah, but at the same time, I still need to get a shed load of more metal, which is why I'm stood here doing this. So I do apologise for the boring stream. Obviously, I've been all over the place. I've spoke about wrestling so far. I've obviously talked about my my plan for 7 Days to Die. Obviously, like I say, I enjoy the game. I'm not disparaging the game. I love this game, just to clarify. Like, it is awesome. Like, like, it sounds daft, but you won't find me complaining about 7 Days to Die. And, like, unless something stupid happens, in which case then I'll complain about it. But, like, unless, like, at the moment, for how it's set up, they've gone from, the 1 point whatever version it was to this 2.0 version. And for PC, for PlayStation and, console players in general, it's like night and day. Like, it is such a change. I get that all the PC players had all the changes before us, kind of thing, and you guys have had updates for years, kind of thing, but console players haven't. And this for us has been massive. Like, it's such a change. Like I say, I can't see any console player being one of the people that's complaining about this game. I mean, there might be, because there's always someone that's going to complain about everything, but I can't imagine it, simply because it's, like I say, it's almost like you're playing a completely different game. And it's still 7 Days to Die. It's great. We've got new zombies, new types of zombies. We've actually got new zombies with the the plague spitter and the Yeti. I get that they're going to change them because people don't like the aesthetic for them, so they're going to change the Yeti to some kind of mountain man. Sounds more like the lumberjack, I guess. I don't know. And the plague spitter they're going to make into more of a native Indian design, whereas currently it's more of a, I guess, more like a mummy design, really, as daft as it sounds. There's no other way of putting it, really. Yeah, so they're going to change all the bits. I know they're going to change them. I'm not too fussed. I like the designs as they currently are. It's not a problem for me. Like, seeing a Yeti does not break my immersion in this game. I'm killing zombies. Like, I'm not expecting it to be realistic. Like, come on. Unless everyone was walking around holding a cell phone and acting like zombies, then it'd be a bit more realistic. But that's not the case in this case. And even then, I think killing people at that point would be quite bad. Whereas, when you're killing zombies, people don't seem to mind. Are we getting anywhere with this bloody metal? Like, sheesh. Like, I can't believe it's such a big metal vein, and it's right next to my house as well. Like, right next to my base. Like, literally couldn't have got a better vein if you wanted one. Like, this metal vein has been crazy. But yeah, like I say, so I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope you're looking after yourselves. I know it's a bit of a more boring stream, so I do apologise for anyone that has joined me or will join me in the future. It is just mining. I need a shed load of metal so I can go from the forest to the wasteland. And that's it. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah, I'll have a talk to Claire, obviously, because it could still be a hard playthrough. We could up the difficulty to warrior and do it so we keep all of the injuries and stuff like that. That way you're still penalised for dying. Obviously we've not died yet, you know, neither of us has died, it's, you know, we're still doing okay kind of thing. I don't know. Where did that... I don't know. I'm enjoying doing the permadeath playthrough. It makes it a bit more challenging anyway, to be fair. Just don't want to lose all my blimey. Sheesh. Just don't want to lose all my progress, I'll say. What are we on? 4:45. Real lifetime, this is. Okay, so I need to walk my dogs, is what I'm thinking. Let's see. Can't believe, like... Alright, okay, so it's beginning to run out, okay. Well, I say beginning to run out, I think there's tons of it still, right? But, you know. I think that's metal as well, isn't it? Yep. Oh. You're going to go for a walk before you're having your food, so you can look at me all you want, but you're not getting food yet. Sorry, I'm talking to my dog. They've been asking for food since it got to 3:30. They don't get fed till 5, just to clarify. So, like, I'm going to walk them first before they get their food anyway. They'll be fine. Like, they've had treats throughout the day. They're not starving, believe me. That's what it goes. Like, they've had multiple treats, you know, like fish and like the little spraps that we give them, and they've had... Where is this metal vein going? Blimey. Character's thirsty again, huh? A second. Used a lot of water doing this digging, don't I? Like, sheesh. Yeah, they've had, like, I don't know what you call them. Like, I call them stick treats, but they're like sticks of like meat and stuff like that. Like, they're not starving, put it that way. And my wife will have given them, obviously they had breakfast this morning, just to clarify as well. Like, they're not, you know, they're not struggling, put it that way. Dogs eat better than I do. I eat a lot of junk food, to be fair, though. Really? Like... My Gordon Bennett. I really am surprised at this metal vein. I really am. Like, did not expect to get so much of it. Truly honest. Did not expect it to, like... Like, I've just... I mean, I need it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I need it. So, yes, but... Like, sheesh. In fact, what I think I could do is... Modify that, do that. Do that. Modify this. Put that in. There we go. And then it'll last a bit longer than it was going to. But yeah, like I was saying, like, I'd love to play more Diablo 4 as well, but at the same time, once again, it's one of those games that, like, in my experience, that I've found that people just don't watch. Like, there's tons of people that watch it, you know, like as far as bits go, but they're watching big streamers do it, or bigger streamers. Obviously, I'm just a tiny little streamer, me. You know, I'm not pretending to be anything big as far as the bits go, but for the people that I seem to have joined my streams, I've had more people, and I mean a lot more people, join me since I've started playing 7 days than I've had join me. I did, how many was it? It was 340 days straight. So literally every single day I streamed for 340 days playing Call of Duty. And I have had more people consistently watching 7 days than I ever had doing that. And I've played Apex, I've streamed Apex, I've streamed, you know, I've streamed like Jurassic World, I've streamed Lego games, like I've done all sorts. I've done Assassin's Creed. Like, I'm not on about, like, I'm not saying that numbers are the best thing kind of thing, obviously. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. That's why I stream it. But at the same time, there's no point. It almost feels like there's no point doing it if people aren't watching it, kind of thing. As daft it sounds, but as I say, at least I've got someone to, got people to talk to for this one. People may not talk back, but I talk to them anyway, and I enjoy it. As I say, I've been enjoying playing 7 days more anyway. Like, it's more, I guess, more. Definitely more relaxing, we'll say, than it is playing, you know, Call of Duty, especially how I used to do it, because I'm very competitive, we'll say, so I can get a bit carried away when I'm playing first-person shooter games. I get this is a first-person shooter, but it's not. It's more of a first-person shooter / survival game, isn't it? Let's face it. But yeah. Let me see. But yeah. So I used to. Oh my god, a minute. I used to be very. To be fair, in my youth, obviously not whilst I've been streaming. To be fair, but in my youth, I was very volatile playing games. Whereas now, since I'd say as an adult. Oh man, I've got an itchy finger. Sorry, I'm trying to scratch my finger at the same time. Yeah, as an adult, and obviously ever since I've been playing, like I say, just streaming other games, etc., and playing something other than just Call of Duty, because I just used to play just Call of Duty. Like, I spent a good, I don't know, well, I say just Call of Duty. Like, I played other games in between, but like the majority of my gaming was, I spent maybe 10, I don't know, maybe even longer than 10 years. I don't know now. It's got to be longer now, actually. Yeah, it must be more like 20. That's crazy. I spent a lot of time playing Call of Duty, is what I'm saying. But yeah, so like I say, it feels better now playing, 7 days. I've met some good people through it. Obviously, my wife likes playing this as well. Like, she played Call of Duty with me, to be fair. I'm surprised I've not had a zombie. I'm just saying. But yeah, she used to play Call of Duty with me as well. Oh. Thanks, Cross-Eye. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's an amazing game. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Yeah, I really do. Yeah, it's it's been a better, like I say, it's been much better playing 7 days. I enjoy it. It's much more chilled. My Gordon Bennett. Well, I'm saying chilled. Like, if this Iron Vein carries on, like, I'm gonna dig up the entire map. Like, this is one crazy Iron Vein. Like, it goes down here. Like, I can't wait to show Claire this. Claire's my wife, just to clarify for anyone that hasn't joined me before. Like, There's iron up here, iron down. Like, just. Why is there so much iron? I need to be able to get out, don't I? I'm not. I think I've. I think I've not. I think I've done this wrong. I think I've done this wrong. Well, not done it wrong, but I need to figure out a way out. One second. Metal vein. As if. That's funny. Just a metal vein, just exactly where I need to get out, kind of thing. That's crazy. This metal vein has been mental. Like, I can't believe this metal vein has been here. Like, oh, that's a shame. We lost that bit. But yeah, the only thing. So me and Claire have been talking, to be fair, and the one thing we've said is that we might get the new Call of Duty, because like I say, we both used to play it, but if we do, it's only to play prop hunt. We love playing prop hunt, like just because of how fun it is, like pretending, like trying to hide around the map as a prop. Where's my house? Might want to get rid of these trees so I can actually see. One second. Let me get rid of these trees. Look at that. Get rid of this one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of this one. But yeah, like me and Claire used to play just normal, like the multiplayer side of Call of Duty. We didn't play Warzone, stuff like that. Like, I have played Warzone, just to clarify, but yeah, me and my wife used to play like the normal multiplayer side of it. She actually got to a point where she was really good. Like, there was a marked improvement kind of thing, is what I'm saying. And then I don't remember what happened. It might have been, I don't know what happened. I don't know if she started playing something else or what happened. But yeah, she. I need to put something here so I know that there's. Yeah, it'll be all right. In fact, I could leave Punchy outside of it, couldn't I? I could do. But anyway. Just repair everything. Apparently everything's smashed to pieces. Like, why did the zombies knock out like that? Like, what's that? Like, I don't know. Like, my base hasn't been repaired since Horde Night, just to clarify. So that's why there's holes inside my base, just to clarify. I want to know how they did this. I want to know how they managed to... Like, they hurt this door, but then went back out? Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure what they've been doing, I'll be honest. I'm so confused by their pathing on this. Like, I just don't know. I don't know. That was a door. Like, just so confused with the pathing that they did. Like, was this a door? Why did they attack that block so much? Did they go into the basement? Yeah, they must have gone into the basement. I wonder if there's any zombies down there. There's a deer! The hell? What's this deer doing down at the bottom of my base? Actually, that's a good point. I totally forgot this part was down here. I might end up falling into this when I'm digging down in my blooming iron vein. I didn't even think about that. There's no zombies down here, is there? Just looking, just in case. Was that like that before? Must have been. That's locked. Okay. Close that one. This is what happens when you build your base on top of a POI. Yeah. Yep, we emptied that, emptied that, emptied that, emptied that. That's fine. Yep, okay, cool. Right, okay, cool. That takes you up. That takes me up to the thing. That's fine. Is this... We can close that. That's good. If we do that one... That's locked. This leads you up here. That's locked, so I can't close that one, but I can close that one. I can close this one. Should I empty these? Yep. Okay. That's fine. Alright, there we go. I quite enjoy building my house on top of POIs though. Like, especially one like this. Like, that is one hell of a basement to have. Like, as far as it goes. Okay, so it is 5 o'clock in real life, just to clarify. So I'm probably going to end up ending my stream there because I need to walk my dogs. I need to have a shower. I need to get food ready for when my wife comes home. She finishes work at 6:30, so I've got a little bit to do, and only an hour and a half to do it. Well, just under an hour and a half now. But we've got a bit more metal now. That's good. Got even more metal here. So that's fantastic. So we're getting there slowly but surely. Do that. That. Wait, go back in there. Do that. No, that one. Metal, wood. No, not metal. Oh, blimey, whatever. Words. Do that. There we go. We've got one that has glass in it, don't we? Yeah, see, I knew we had something that had glass in it. I can't believe that there was a deer in the bottom of my base. Like, just kind of sat there. That was pretty crazy. I mean, it was clearly stuck. Like, it couldn't go anywhere, kind of thing. So, you know. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the bits inside my thing. Just looking at the bits there. Yeah, so that's fine. That's fine. Yep. Okay. Right. So bones. Bones. Where did we put bones? There we go. Right. That's better. And then I have to tell you what. I'll just throw them on the floor. Do that. That. I'll leave that in there. Right, like I say, so I'm going to end the stream there because I've got a bit to do before my wife comes home, and then next time I stream I'm going to have to fix the horde base, because obviously I reckon we'll probably have one more horde here whilst I build up more metal, and then we'll go across to the wasteland. I think that's the plan, so to speak. We've got 287 anyway. Got another 4,000 clay. Hang on a second. Turn that off for a sec. Do that. We're gonna have to do that. There we go. Right, and then turn that off for a sec. Go here. Put that in there. Go here. Put my clay. I was there. Blind as a bat. I couldn't see the clay. Alright. Do that because we need the clay. Pretty sure you need the clay to be able to make. It's clay that we need for forged steel, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. 15 clay, 30 iron. So, well, 31 iron, but you know what I mean. Close enough. So what you see. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let me turn that back on, because otherwise I'll forget. I'll remember like a fish. Is this done? No. But it's definitely getting there. It's working away, so to speak. Eat one of them. They eat that really fast. Not entirely sure why, but the animation for eating this food is really fast. It's the steak and potato meal. The animation for it is really fast compared to every other animation inside the game. Not entirely sure why that is. I think it's probably some kind of error. I don't think it's part of the actual design, but yeah. Anyway, before I start talking and carrying on playing, because I'm terrible for it, like I say, I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you to those that joined me. It is much appreciated. I shall see you all next time. Look after yourselves. Take care. Once again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.